Duh. Part 2. Part 2.
Look at your chin.
Good job. That sounded great. You like to blog, Andre? You like to blog? Huh? You like to blog? How are our parents going to get to the airport? Is Johnny going to take them all the way to LA, or what are they doing? Are they taking a bus? They're going to be taking a bus because Jonathan is working. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Johnny's going to drop him off to the bus stop then in Bakersfield? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Somebody's going to drop him off. I'm going to call him up when we get to the house. Cheeks kiss, baby. Cheeks kiss right here. Cheeks kiss. Where's my cheeks kiss right here? Cheeks kiss. Your cheeks. It's a little bit chilly. On my cheeks. Can you put up your window? Cheeks kiss, baby. Right here. Where my cheeks kiss? Forget you, Andre. Choo. Hold on. It's just 1 mile per hour.
Yes.
So what happened with that Indian chick, Elch, when she was crying? So my sister and I, we watch Indian matching, something matching, whatever. And the matchmaker told her
On Netflix.
It's called Indian matchmaking or matchmaking Indian. These are individuals that are not looking for a boyfriend or a girlfriend. They are looking for their husbands and wives. And there's one lady there.
Hold on.
The matchmaker told her, well, the matchmaker initially was trying to set her up with another person. And, you know, they had a great time at first or whatever. I don't really know what happened. But anyway, it went sour because she was talking about, she was there to visit him, you know, as a platonically friends or something. And so of course, because of that, he was being a gentleman. And then when she got back, then she was mentioning to everybody that he wasn't really making any moves to her. But the kicker is she told him, you know, that she was there to be friends or whatever. But that's what the matchmaker was initially trying to set them up as, you know, to work some type of relationship with the guy. Well, she ended up meeting this younger guy who's like 25, 26 years old, maybe 7 years younger than her. The matchmaker said,
who do you think was more handsome? The younger 25-year-old?
Oh man, the younger guy all the way.
Or the, you know, the guy that was actually ready and you know, presenting himself.
The younger guy is way more handsome. So
I thought they looked the same. I thought they were. Well, the other one had a rounder face.
He had a rounder face. Just
the Indian, you know, the female. She had a smaller, you know, much smaller face, like a mouse. She, like other men, also with smaller, really small faces. Which there's nothing wrong with that. It's a matter of preference. But anyway, sorry. Go ahead, continue.
No. Go ahead.
I just wanted to know how you. No, I can't because my throat's scratchy. I need me a drink. I'm not drinking that poison drink right there.
So the matchmaker told her, because she was like, oh yeah, there's this other guy trying to talk to me or whatever, and he's very sweet. You know, went to her apartment, bought her roses, you know, everything, wooing her.
He was going
in at 100, like
he was going in full throttle. This young 25-year-old supposedly
He was all romantic.
he was all ready. Like, oh, he's looking for a wife.
Very
Just
thoughtful. Mm-hmm.
visited, paid her a surprise visit. He was all fixed up, done
Yes.
up, all manners, everything, the whole night. Oh, you so beautiful. Oh, this and that, and bullish. And then making a really good impression on her friends as well. So you're sitting up there really thinking, oh, this is a 25-year-old. He's only in his 20s, but he's ready.
Yes. They dated for, I don't know, a month or two, 3 months. I don't know. Yeah. And then what happened? Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, let's get our order first, and then
Okay.
we'll continue. All right, I'm gonna read off the holiday hours so we can replay this mukbang. You know what the hours are. Holiday hours. This store only. Thanksgiving Day, which already passed, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Day after Thanksgiving, we'll skip that. Christmas Eve, 5:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's Christmas Eve. 5:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Christmas Day, they're open 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Christmas Day, 7 a.m.
Hey, I'm
to
good
5
about you.
p.m.
The first one's 5:35.
Already.
So Christmas Day, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. New Year's Day, 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. New Year's Day, 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. Sorry, New Year's Eve is 5:30 a.m.
Thank
to
you.
7 p.m. New Year's Eve is 5:30 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Andre, you're on my hair, baby.
New Year's
Thank
Day,
you.
6:30 a.m.
Yeah.
to 8 p.m. New
Yeah,
Year's Day, 6:30 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Thank you. Here's the Gouda, baba.
Thank you.
Wait. Oh, wait.
Hold on, sweetheart. Hold on.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too.
Come here, have a seat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, thank you. Have a seat.
All right, have a seat.
We're gonna go drive around. We're gonna go drive around this parking lot. Okay. All right.
All right, so back again to that,
Be careful. Thank you.
to that girl.
No, that's hot. Oh my God, Andre's trying to burn me with these 2 Goudas. Come here. Get over here. Come
So
here.
yeah, the matchmaker said,
It's in motion now.
you know, guys
Come on.
are
Thank you, my love.
maturity-wise,
My love.
brain-wise, 7 years younger than a woman anyway. But no, he's 7 years younger than her. So that means times 2.
Dude,
that
keep
means
talking. Not keep going. This car's backing out.
that means if you really think about it, she's really 14 years older than him. Because it's 7 times 2. You know what I'm saying? If you think about it, maturity-wise.
So she's actually about 14 years older. What
Yeah.
time this car's coming. Okay.
14 years. Because she's already 7 years older than him. He's like 25, and she's like 30-something. 32. So in essence, she's actually, instead of only 7 years, she's actually really 14 years
Yeah. And then guess what? How he came at her. He came
full
at her.
throttle.
He came at her like, oh, you know, I'm ready to get married.
Age ain't nothing but a number, baby.
I think you're the one. You're the one that I've found. Everything that a woman wants to hear. He said.
He might as well said, "Oh, I think you're my soulmate."
Everything a woman wants to hear. He said. And then how many weeks? This is what he did. He went to her house. Paid her a surprise.
Visit, gave her flowers. Always there, very attentive.
It wasn't
always
just
around.
flowers, y'all. It was a dozen of red roses. What is a dozen of red roses? What is a dozen of red roses? Love. He said he made it look like, oh, he was in love
Yeah.
with her.
Mhm.
And then it came down to her making a decision. We'll explain the other guy too, how he was with her. Because I didn't really see You didn't really see their interaction.
Their interaction was really good.
With the other guy?
Yeah, like it wasn't all like
How old was that other guy?
that guy was like around her age.
Okay. He looked ready. He had a career. You know, she's beautiful. She is a beautiful woman. Very nice body. Long hair, dark black hair. You know, successful. I don't know what she did for a living. What did she do for a living?
I'm not sure.
I just remember she was corporate.
But then months or weeks, I would say maybe 6 weeks.
Wait, no, hold on. I'm
Into it.
telling that part. So then, it came a time where she had to make a decision because the other guy really wanted to be with her. But he lived in a different state, right? I think he lived in Chicago.
He lived in a different country. He lived in Europe.
He lived in Europe?
Somewhere, yeah.
See, so that would have been hard to work out anyway.
But-
No, but she still wasn't feeling him anyway.
She was at the beginning until she met the other dude, the younger dude.
She was feeling him. She was feeling him, but not at the level of where she was feeling the 25-year-old, because the 25-year-old
Was there.
was coming at her really hard, really aggressive, like coming
Really
like, "Hey, I'm ready. Like this is it."
And they were in the same vicinity too,
And
location wise.
everyone. So then, when it came time for her to make a decision, the matchmaker, they call her auntie. The matchmaker said, basically drop the little boy, drop the 20-year-old.
Yeah, it's too young for you.
He's not gonna be ready for you.
He's not gonna be
drop
ready.
The 20,
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Drop the 20-something-year-old. But in her mind,
But she continued.
she continued on. She went against what everybody was telling her.
Especially what the matchmaker was saying.
Especially, she should have been, if anything she was listening for, that's what she was there for, to listen to the matchmaker. She
Exactly.
Didn't listen. She didn't listen to the matchmaker. And then, fast forward the episode that we saw last night.
Go break it down.
Oh, and that guy, so, well before we fast forward it, let's go back. Let's rewind again. So, the guy,
Ouch.
no,
This is
hold on.
gonna take long. Okay.
It's not going to take long.
Okay.
Okay, you tell the story then. I'm going to eat. You know
Forget
I'm
it. Just go ahead and
No.
tell the story.
Don't cut me off. I'm in the middle of talking.
Okay, fine.
and
Go
you're-
ahead. Go ahead.
You're
I'm
cutting
sorry.
off my frame of thought.
I'm
I don't
sorry.
like that.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay.
Be quiet.
So, the guy that had more of a round face, that lived in a different state, he was ready. I'm telling you guys, he was ready, but he was trying to make it more. He was really presenting to himself more of like in a calm, like he's more calm. You know, like I'm not gonna be trying too hard. The 25-year-old, he really made it seem like he was the one for her, basically. Like, hey, this is it. You found me. And then the other guy was just more casual about it. But then when he called her up and was like, hey, when are we going to go on another date? And this is when she dropped him the news that, well, I'm seeing someone right now. And that was when she announced to him, the guy with the round face, that I'm with the 25-year-old now. And that was it. So he was hurt about that. He was hurt. So then she started seeing the 25-year-old. Okay, cool. Everything is cool. Everything's good. And then fast forward to what you were gonna talk about.
No, go ahead.
No, fast forward it. Fast forward it, because I'm ready to eat.
So fast forward at the restaurant, because she moved to California. The guy, 25-year-old, is visiting her. You know, I'm thinking this is gonna be a romantic dinner. You know, I mean, whatever. And he basically broke it down and said, yeah, you know, I understand we've been dating or whatever, but it's just that, you know, it's just the spark is not there for me.
Yeah. He was basically.
So she was like,
He was.
and we were like, what?
like, yeah, you're basically like, you're not my type.
Mm-hmm.
When
That's not what it looked like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
4 weeks ago, it was a complete another story. So he told this to her when they were in the middle of a romantic dinner.
Yes.
So it caught her off guard.
Yeah, because he was visiting from another state. Visiting her in California. they had a sit down instead of a romantic dinner. Like, I don't know why he couldn't just freaking call her or
he could
message her and told her that. But no, he visited her, and she's thinking, oh my gosh, this guy really is into me because he visited me.
She's thinking it's a romantic dinner.
And it turned into a freaking...
And she's having wine. She's drinking wine. And then he tells her,
a spark in there.
Yeah, like I was really, enjoying whatever my time with you, blah, and this and that. But
and my sister was like, was?
Yeah, and I said, wait a minute, was? Why is he using
because I didn't wasn't really catching on. I was like, uh-oh. He's using past tense.
Where's this getting? He said was. Where's this getting at? And I was like, okay. Lo and behold, he basically was telling her to her face that you're not my type. You're not. I'm not feeling you. In his own words. And it caught her off guard. She was just, at that point, she had to stay strong. I give her props though, man. She stayed strong because they still continued on and had, and continued on with their dinner, and they were just having dialogue, like, how it went down. How it went down, and then.
And this is what get me, y'all. So after all that, she sat there or whatever. Then she started crying, when she was by herself.
No.
Thank goodness.
No.
Yeah. When I look at my sister, she was crying too. I said, dang. I was like, okay, like I'm into this, but not like.
I really felt for her because she's really looking for love. There's a lot of females that's really genuinely looking for love and looking for their husband
in all the wrong places, dog.
And this guy really, he supposedly presented himself like he was the husband, when come to find out he was just a guppy. He was just a little boy.
No. You said something real quick. You basically was like, you know what happened? Because he tapped that ass. He should have just been giving the flowers and said, all I'm trying to do is tap your ass, and that's really it. Instead of all this romantic stuff or whatever.
He really just should have just kept it real. Because there's the people that are really on the show.
It's kind of blunt, but
find their spouse. They're really legit. They're like,
be outright with it.
I think he was just all about the looks, because she had a great body. She had big boobs, and I think she worked out. I'm guessing this and that, and she,
after he was done with her, it was like next.
And that's all he was seeing. That's why he was telling her everything everything that a woman wants to hear. He was saying, basically.
I have to rewind of what exactly he was saying, because it made it seem like he was really wooing her.
I'm telling you, I can't remember.
And I thought that he was also ready for marriage. No, dog.
No, because that's really what he made it. He really made it present like, okay, like I'm ready for you. I am ready to receive you. And I gave her props though, man. She was staying strong throughout the whole entire dinner. She didn't cry. She didn't show him that. She didn't give him that. She didn't show him that you broke me, but I'm not gonna show you that how broken I am. Because the whole entire time she tried to stay strong.
I have some gummies.
And he supposedly was like, oh my god, I can't talk. I can't talk.
Andre, be quiet.
I have some gummies.
So, but I give her props.
I have some gummies.
Andre, when mommy is talking, be quiet.
I have some gummies.
I don't have gummies. We left it at the house, sweetheart. So
we're gonna get to gummies later, okay?
I just really give her props for staying brave the whole entire time. She didn't cry when he really just literally just took like a dagger and just stabbed her, like right there at that dinner, and there's all those people around her, the cameraman and everybody else is having dinner, and he's basically was like, I'm, in a nutshell, I'm not feeling you like that, when he was telling her something completely different just 3-4 weeks before. Why? Because that's exactly what I told my sister, because he just wanted to tap that ass. That's all he wanted to do. He just was seeing her body and her looks, and when he was done, that's it. There was nothing else there for him. So, but I
But
give
the
her props.
other dude
I give her props
was
because
in it to win it.
that other dude was in it to win it, but she passed him up.
But she was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be visiting there.
And that's what
You
broke
know,
my heart.
and my intention is friendship."
That's what broke my heart, because she let a good man go. She
And then turned around and told her friends that
That's what
he
broke
wasn't
my
really
heart.
making any moves. You know, as far as romantically. Well, you told the man that your intent to visit him in France or whatever in Switzerland was a friendship.
yeah.
I don't know, like
Because she was feeling the 25-year-old, because the 25-year-old was making it seem like he was her husband, that this was it.
no, during that time
When
when
really
she
he was
went
just
to
wasting her time.
no, when she went to France, I think that she hasn't met the 25-year-old. When she came back to the States, then that's when she met that daggone 25-year-old that was just like
Well,
at
so
100, or
so-
we thought it was at 100.
So yeah, so then finally, and like their dinner was over, and then he was just like he kind of just got up and was like,
And then he was like, "I don't really want to hurt you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
He was like, "I'm sorry,"
I'm hurt. I
and
don't
he
wanna
got
hurt
up.
you. And she was like, she's already hurt.
He got up, but she for so many, probably I don't know how long they were having dinner, she didn't shed one single tear. And then when he walked off, he was basically like, "Okay, I'm sorry, like I'm gonna go now." He walked off, and when he was finally away from view, this is when she just broke down. She just
And I don't know
She
why
just-
I have the habit of freaking looking at my sister during these times.
she just broke
And then when I saw her in tears, I said,
and it broke my heart.
"Wow."
She just broke down, like, oh my god, like it just all, oh my god.
No,
like,
there's
that
some
was
certain
when she-
things though that make me, make
like
me
that.
cry like
that
that.
was a
But yeah, my
crazy
sister
moment.
was,
Like
really,
when he
like-
finally was out of view. Oh my god, it's just, whoo. I couldn't take it. I couldn't stand it. I mean, I felt, oh god, I just wanted to give
She
her
was
a
like-
hug.
my
I
sister
wanted to
was
jump
like-
in there and give her a hug.
My sister was like, "Oh my gosh, I feel her pain," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, just
No, because
That
that, guy,
guy-
he really did.
that
he,
guy-
he really
that-
made it feel like he was really
he deceived
into
her, and that's where,
and
that's where
he
what.
really made her feel like she was on cloud nine. Shoot, we were watching the whole thing, and we felt like we were on cloud nine for her.
Yeah,
you know?
we were on cloud nine for her. Like, oh man, this guy's so cool.
Yeah, like who
Oh,
cares? Yeah,
wow.
and we were sitting there like, yeah, age is just a number, dude. Who's that matchmaker anyway?
No, false. I wasn't. I was like, this is a 20-something-year-old.
Well, I mean,
How ready can he be?
my analytics was like,
I was like, this guy's
She
in
may-
his 20s.
she may be this
How
may be
ready
a
can it be?
problem, but
Let me
at the
see.
moment, I was like,
I was like, let me see how this materializes. Sure enough, he showed his true
and then
colors.
she had to sit there and say, "Auntie, I am so sorry to the matchmaker."
Are you done?
Auntie, because the matchmaker's like, "Well, how's you and going with this dude?" She was like, she put her head down and she broke it down. She's like, "Auntie, you were right. I'm so sorry."
Yeah, like she's legit trying, y'all. Like she's trying. But she's not. She broke her own rule. Was what it was. She broke
23 minutes. Okay.
She broke her own criteria of what kind of man she wanted.
That's what happened to Nancy with that guy. And Love is Blind.
Yeah, she knew that this guy was.
She knew
too
that
young.
the dude is too
She
young.
knew this guy's young, but
She was
he was.
she was
charming.
blinded by the charm, and she was blinded by the looks.
By the lies. That's all it is.
By the looks.
That's
the
what I'm
physical.
gonna call it. Is the lies. There's a lot of liars in this world, and they're wasting people's time. Liars just lying through their teeth, making an impression.
One minute they're talking about, "Oh, I think you're my soulmate," and giving you
It's a lie.
flowers
It's
and
really.
all this. And after they tap that ASS, hey,
And the female is really legit just sitting there waiting, like they.
wondering what happened. I don't even know. This is what she said. I don't even know him anymore.
She gave him a chance because he was really presenting himself like he was her husband. Like, this is it. You don't need to look any further. This is it.
I'm here for you, baby. I'm here for you.
He deceived her. I despise deceivers. Liars. Like, just come up with it. Hey, here's some red roses. Let me tap that ass.
Or, I'm taking you to dinner. I'm gonna pay for your meal. At the end of this day, I'm expecting to tap that ASS. That's it.
That's it. So that you...
I respect that more than
Yes.
you're trying to woo me and all this, whatever. Or somebody trying to woo somebody, and then all of a sudden, after, trying to take the romantic approach and all, dude, just be out with it. Hey man, this is what we're doing. I bought you this. I gave you this money because I'm trying to tap that ASS. Because really, and underneath it all, in my mind, I see you as just a hooker. Be upfront with it. I gave you some money because I really wanted to tap. Because I want to tap. Because the reciprocity to this is, I'm gonna tap you. I want to tap your ass. And if you're not allowing me to tap your ASS, give me back my roses, or give me back my money, or give me back my car, or whatever it is.
Just keep it real.
Just keep it real
with what your intentions are. That's all it is, man. Just keep it real with your intentions, so you're not breaking people. You're not breaking people up. You're not breaking people apart. You're not breaking people's hearts.
Yeah, because if that's the case, somebody's
the most important of it, you're not wasting people's time.
Yeah, because real talk, if somebody took me out to dinner and they're like, oh, I'm gonna pay you for your meal and I'm expecting to tap your ASS, I'd be like, you know what, I respect that, but I don't want you to tap my ASS, so therefore I'm gonna pay for my own meal. And if I did one, okay, well then you can pay for it, that's fine. But it should just be forthright instead of this. Yeah, he made it feel like,
yeah, I can't stand that 25, whatever his name was. I really can't stand that 25-year-old. He really, he
got all romantic, and then the friends was like, oh my gosh, girl, he's really sweet as pie. He came here to your apartment and he's just so sweet with flowers. This is what we do as women. Oh, he's so sweet. And then
he gave her the fantasy and left her there in the fantasy. That's all it was.
Months after that, said, oh yeah, there is no, I just don't feel like there's a spark here. And then immediately in my mind, I was like, that's not what you were saying freaking a month ago.
That's not what you were saying before you tapped her ass.
Now all of a sudden,
3-4 weeks ago,
you ain't find no spark.
3-4 weeks ago, 3 or 4 weeks ago, he wanted to.
That's not what he was saying.
He was kissing her feet. He was, oh man, he was really just wooing her.
No,
like she was a queen.
The part that I feel what that was really romantic wasn't even the flower part in the house. It was when they were holding hands, walking on the street.
Exactly.
That was the moment where I felt like,
romantic.
Oh my gosh, it's so romantic. And I thought that they were like really truly in love with each other. Like this dude is like on cloud 9 for her, and vice versa. No, I was wrong. Right? That was very romantic, right, Elge?
It was so romantic, y'all.
It was so romantic, even though my sister and I was like, oh man, that guy's too young for her. That's what the matchmaker said. But I must admit, they do make a cute couple. And this is very romantic. Well, we were wrong.
No, as she was picking, you don't remember me saying, she's picking the wrong dude. This dude's too young. This is a little kid. This is going to be a little kid. But then I was like, well, he is. There are.
And she got little kid results. Yeah, because he made it seem like he's mature for his age.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, and he was mentioning about this whole age thing. Because she did ask him, what are your thoughts about getting married and blah, 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 all that, whatever. And he was like, yeah, in due time, whatever. He answered it very generalized.
Yeah.
That was a red flag.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Anyway, this video is getting too long. Andre, see you later.
See you later.
Later.
See you later.